If you just spent serious money on a brand new OLED TV, the kind that makes colors explode and blacks disappear into nothing, then stop right here. Do not rush to buy an Apple TV yet, because what Apple is quietly preparing for 2026 could completely change how you use your living room. And buying the current Apple TV 4K right now might be one of those decisions you regret sooner than you think. The wait feels frustrating. Apple hasn't updated the Apple TV 4K in a while, and for many people it feels overdue. You upgrade your TV. You upgrade your sound system. You want everything to feel fast, smooth, and premium. But Apple keeps telling you to wait. And strangely enough, that waiting might actually be the smartest move you make this year. Because this is not shaping up to be a small update. This is not Apple adding a slightly faster chip and calling it a day. All credible leaks and supply chain signals suggest Apple is planning a serious generational jump for the next Apple TV 4K in 2026. A jump big enough to redefine what a streaming box even is. Right now, the current Apple TV 4K from 2022 is powered by the A15 Bionic. And to be clear, it's still a good device. It streams smoothly. HDR looks clean. Menus are responsive. Casual Apple Arcade games run fine. But technology moves fast. And by 2026, that A15 chip will feel old, especially when TVs themselves are becoming dramatically more advanced. Apple is reportedly planning to move the next Apple TV 4K to the A17 Pro chip. That one change alone puts this device into an entirely different category. The A17 Pro is not just faster. It is built for high-end graphics. It supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing. It is designed for console-level gaming and complex AI workloads. And when you put a chip like that into a device that is plugged into a wall with no battery limits and better cooling, the real power finally gets unlocked. This means your Apple TV stops being just a streaming box. It becomes a true entertainment engine. Think about gaming for a moment. Apple has already proven that the A17 Pro can run serious AAA games on the iPhone 15 Pro. Games like Resident Evil Village and Assassin's Creed Mirage are already there. Now imagine that same performance running on your TV at higher resolutions with stable frame rates, full controller support, and proper cooling. No console required. No loud fan box under your TV. Just a controller paired to your Apple TV. For a lot of households, that alone is huge. Not everyone wants to buy a PlayStation or Xbox. Not everyone wants another large device, more cables, and more maintenance. The next Apple TV 4K could quietly become the best casual to mid-core gaming device for the living room, especially for people already invested in Apple's ecosystem. And that ecosystem is where Apple really separates itself from everyone else. If you already use an iPhone, an iPad, a Mac, AirPods, HomePods, or Apple Music, the Apple TV becomes the center of everything. Playback handoff feels instant. Audio switching feels natural. AirPlay works without frustration. Profiles sync properly. Your photos, your music, your shows, your games, all live in one connected space. But the biggest reason the 2026 Apple TV 4K is worth waiting for is not gaming. It's intelligence. Apple is moving away from simple voice commands and toward real contextual AI. Apple Intelligence is not about flashy demos. It's about understanding how you actually use your devices. And the living room is the most important place for that to show up. Right now, finding something to watch is broken. You open Netflix. You scroll. You open Prime Video. You scroll again. You check Disney Plus. You still can't decide. It wastes time. It kills the experience. Apple knows this. With Apple Intelligence built directly into the next Apple TV, Siri is expected to become more conversational, more contextual, and more useful. You won't just say, play something funny. You'll say things like, I had a long day, show me something light from the 90s that I haven't watched in a while. And it will understand. It will pull from across apps. It will remember what you skipped. It will adapt over time. That turns the Apple TV into a curator, not just a launcher for apps. And because Apple prioritizes on-device processing, much of this intelligence is expected to run locally. That means faster responses, better privacy, less lag, and fewer cloud delays. This is something cheaper stream ING sticks simply cannot do. Now let's talk about the hardware itself. Leaks suggest Apple is redesigning the Apple TV 4K chassis. Not dramatically bigger, but smarter. Better materials. Improved heat dissipation. Possibly even a near-silent internal fan similar to what Apple uses in the Mac Mini. This allows the A17 Pro to sustain performance without throttling, especially during long gaming sessions or heavy AI workloads. The remote is also likely getting attention. Apple knows people care about the remote more than they admit. Rumors suggest better ergonomics, improved haptics, and possibly deeper personalization. Some leaks even hint at Find My integration, which would instantly solve one of the most annoying everyday problems: losing the remote. And then there's video quality. Modern TVs are getting insanely good. Brighter panels, better motion, deeper color. But your streaming box has to keep up. Apple is reportedly exploring higher frame rate HDR, improved Dolby Vision handling, and better color precision. That means smoother sports, cleaner action scenes, less banding, better gradients. This matters if you care about image quality. Add Dolby Atmos, improved audio syncing, and tighter integration with HomePods and AirPods, and the Apple TV becomes the best way to actually experience what your TV is capable of. Gaming, AI, streaming, smart home control. It all comes together. The Apple TV is also Apple's strongest HomeKit hub. With the next generation, expect deeper Matter support, faster automations, and a more visual smart home dashboard. Doorbell cameras popping up instantly. Lights responding without delay. Everything feeling more reliable. Now the big question: should you buy now or wait? If all you do is basic streaming, YouTube, Netflix, casual viewing, the current Apple TV 4K is still fine. It works. It's stable. But if you want something that feels future-proof, something designed for where entertainment is heading, not where it's been, then waiting for the 2026 Apple TV 4K is the smarter move. Price will likely increase slightly. Analysts expect something around $149 to $169. But Apple TVs last a long time. 5 to 7 years of updates is normal. Spread over that lifespan, the value makes sense. Compared to Fire TV, Roku, or Google TV, Apple's advantage is not ads or price. It's integration, stability, performance, and longevity. None of the competitors can match Apple's ecosystem depth. My honest opinion? The 2026 Apple TV 4K is shaping up to be the most ambitious Apple TV ever made. Not just a streaming box, but a central hub for entertainment, gaming, smart home control, and AI-powered discovery. The wait is annoying, yes, but the payoff looks worth it. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with friends, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss upcoming leaks and updates.